Bobcat Nation? Al Weston here, the Sports Information Director for Georgia College. I've got Steve Barsby with me. That means it's time to talk some tennis, and let's get to it. What do you say, Coach?
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right, just last weekend we had the Men's Fall Championships, a nice two-day event, brought three teams in, four teams all together. Kind of changed the format a little bit, but still got some pretty good tennis out of it, huh?
Yeah, we switched to a round-robin format with only 4 teams, so everyone got in 3 singles matches, 3 doubles matches. Went real well. Our guys played well heading into this weekend's fall regionals, so it was about getting some matches against some other people besides their buddies, and it worked nice for us.
And you had Jerome LeBourne show up with a pretty good performance. Didn't lose any matches over the weekend, and it looks like he's going to be right where you want him to be.
Yeah, Jerome came out firing. He was playing well. Great guy, always working hard. So I didn't expect much less than that from him. And then the regional bracket came out, and he got seeded, I think, 7th for this weekend. So it'll be hopefully he can back that up and do well this weekend.
So is that one of the better seeds he's had in his time here?
Yeah, he actually did. I think he got it because he played real well last year in this tournament, got to the semis. Didn't play so well in the semis against the #1 guy from Armstrong, but had a good run up to them.
Okay, and also Kasper Kanyevs, a newcomer for the squad, transfer from UNLV. Got to see him in his first official action. What did you think of the new guy?
Yeah, I thought he played well. I think a lot of guys, we've had a few transfers from D1 who come down to us and they think, oh, it's Division II, but I think he had a little awakening to the level of Division II, and he'll get a bigger one this weekend when some of the bigger teams show up, like Armstrong, Columbus, Francis Marion.
Yeah, this region and this conference in particular, it might as well be like Division IIA or something like that, yeah. To try and give it its weight that it deserves. Huh?
Oh yeah, like Armstrong will play a couple Division I teams each year, and like last year they played the team that was 50 in Division I, and they took them out pretty easy. And so and then their #1 girl last year transferred to a top 3 team in Division I, was playing #1 for them, was an All-American Division I. So
there you go.
The level's pretty high in tennis.
Okay. Well, so some good finishes there, and you got to see everybody in action for the first time. Leo Bernardez, one of your only seniors on the team, also had a nice performance from him. I remember I wanted to get his name out there. Let's look forward maybe to the weekend. You're leaving this afternoon.
Leaving this afternoon after classes, so we'll head over to Sumter, practice early in the morning before the tournament kicks off at noon. Looking forward to it. I think they've been playing well this week. Like I said, Jerome's, I think, the 7th seed. Johan's the 9th seed in singles. May's seeded in the women. I forget what she's seeded. And Jerome and Johan, because there's not too many doubles teams still together from last year, they're the big #1 seeds in the doubles. Hanging. That'll be interesting to see. But they're the #1 seeds heading into the tournaments. But I think it's always, this is a great field, and this sort of, our tournament does a good job in telling us where we are, but the regionals really tells us, because you have, I'm going to say there's going to be 14 All-Americans in the field from last year, unless they graduated on both the men and women. So you know where your team is at the end of this tournament.
All right, well, we talk about the double squads. I know that I think you were kind of playing with some things on the guys' side, maybe flip-flopping the other two. What's the plans with doubles?
Well, we're going to stick with, obviously, Jerome and Johan at 1, and then we're going to play Tyler and Kasper again. Okay. They look good together. They didn't get the results we wanted, but their chemistry was good. Missed a couple shots at crucial points, but and then this weekend we're going to switch in Vic Anderson with Leo Bernardez, and Mario won't play doubles this weekend. On the girls' side, we're going to keep Michelle and May together from last year. They had a great run at #2. We're going to put Kay with our new girl Ivana Marovic, and I think they're going to be real good. They're both real strong players in regards to, they crack a lot of balls, they'll intimidate a few people. And then Lisa Setchon is going to play with Leah Pridgeon, our new girl from Atlanta. So.
Okay. All right. Well, what about that pairing of Kasper and Franks? I know that I think one of Kasper's strengths is doubles, yes, no?
Kasper's a good doubles player. Got real good hands, good volleys, closes real well. Isn't the prettiest of players in regards to his style, but he gets it done and knows how to play some doubles.
Okay, what makes one a good doubles player for an ignorant tennis person such as
For an ignorant tennis player, you got to know where to be, because a lot of people can hit from the baseline, but they don't realize the closer you get into the net, and you can start working in some angles, moving guys around, opening up the middle. Casper knows how to do that. So many college guys now, they just stand at the back and pound and hope for the guy to miss a volley, but Casper, he's not going to miss too many. So.
And that's particularly in doubles. There's more bodies out there, so there's less chance of them messing up on the other side. I mean, squeaking one through is not as easy as it is in singles, I assume.
No.
Okay.
So.
All right, well, let's focus a little bit more on the women's side because this is going to be the first time you're going to get to see them in action. Really, you only lose, Bertie from last year, Bertie Leon.
Yeah.
And so you have a lot of people coming back. Do you just shuffle everybody up one slot? Is May going to take over that number one spot for you? May Johnson, folks.
I don't know.
This weekend will probably tell you a lot, won't it?
This weekend, I'll see where we're at. Yvonne is playing real well. Kay's came back in shape real well. So I think we got 3 girls that are sort of battling. Lisa looks real well, looks real good right now in practice. She played number 5 last year, won a ton of matches, serving underhanded.
Down there, wasn't she? Yeah.
Serving underhanded. So, and this year her shoulder's better, so she's serving up top. So it'll be interesting to see. But no, I think that's one thing that's been good about our girls' team that's helped us the last couple of years. We haven't had the big-time All-American at the top anymore, but our depth has really helped us. But I think it'll be a good battle for the top, and and I think in the bottom, I think people are going to want to move up, and that's what the natural progression. So we'll see what happens.
And you have a little bit more depth than even the last couple of years. You've been running with 6, pretty much on the women's side for about 3 years, I think, haven't you?
Yeah, we've been. I got a 4-leaf clover in my pocket for injuries, I guess, so nothing happens. But we've done okay. This year we got 8 girls. We have 2 girls who are playing with us right now. So Sarah Roberts and Anna Hicks, but right now they won't come on this weekend. They just joined our team in the last couple weeks, so they won't play this weekend. We're still trying to get them ready.
But it'll be good to see, a little bit of competition, a little bit of desire to try and crack that top 6 for you when the championship season rolls around.
Yeah, in the past, that's one of the drawbacks sort of we've had is when you only have 6 girls, the 6th girl knows she's getting in the van. There's no like, hey, I got to defend my spot.
Sure.
You turn around, there's no one there. It's pretty easy to defend.
So a pretty important season here for you in the fall, really to help you shape those lineups to try and get those wins in the spring. I mean, both sides, both the guys and the girls, it looks like you've got those top 3 spots, 3 people really just kind of shuffling around. On the guys, it's Casper and Johan Wadstein and Jerome LeBourne really could finish anywhere in those top 3 for you. And on the girls, it's the same deal between Ivana and May and Kay Barksdale, huh?
Oh, and that's great, and that's what you want. You don't want it. You don't want it to be he's our number 1, so our number 2 guy's comfortable sitting there at number 2. You want it. You want the number 1 to always feel like he's got to defend, and you want everyone to feel like they got to defend their spot. So, I think that's going to be real good for us this year.
Good. Okay, well, let's look forward to the weekend. Stay tuned to gcbobcats.com for all the results of the ITA Southeast Regional that Coach Barsby and the crew are headed to here this afternoon for Steve Barsby. Al Weston here for the Bobcat Coach's Corner.